Hey, what's up, guys? I'm coming to you live from the Dunkin' Donuts drive-thru. He's about to take my card. I had to do a video. I couldn't catch it, guys. I couldn't jump out of my car in the middle of... I will if I see this again. I wasn't going to jump out of my car in the middle of fucking... I almost look like a drunk driver driving around swerving looking at this because I live in a valley in this town. It's called North Adams, Williamstown area. It's right on the border of New York and Vermont. There was literally a geometric pattern of triangles and like the flower of life type pattern all the way around the whole valley. It was strange, man. Really strange. Hey, how you doing?
Not bad.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, it was really crazy. Like, they were straight up. Thank you, sir. There was straight up, like, it was a geometric pattern, like tracing the flower of life. I'll show you a little remnants of it. I think you can see that X in the sky. And then I'll move over, and then that on, and then that, and then that, and it just went all the way. It went all the way around the valley, and now it's all smoked and hazed out. I mean, I don't know what to say, guys. I think it's like a connection with, to do with, this geoengineering program, and I think it has to do with something of this. There was talk of this waves of energy coming through, and it's like real mainstream media. Like there's this giant, like intergalactic, like there's this wave of unknown, like wave of energy coming out of nowhere towards us, and I can't get real detailed on it, but it's like it was a big thing because it was general mainstream too. And then we got all this awakening talk happening, and I'm telling you guys, I documented my stuff because I've been going through a little, like, I don't want to feel like I'm pompous saying it. You see where I'm going with this, guys? Like, I'm literally have been transmuted, and like I was I was going through so much strife and pain and depression and anxiety, and I was just like in a living hell. And now I'm explaining to my girl about all this knowledge and stuff, and I'm trying to save her, and I'm like, I know what I'm doing. I'm just bringing light into the dark places. But I mean, guys, the stuff I went through, I mean, I was just doing drugs and like, horrible, man. And I was addicted to pills and stuff. Like, it wasn't because I wanted to. I wasn't just some guy like using drugs. I was just so hurt and so depressed and in so much pain, and because of my story I went through. I was born into this broken home, and it was just like I was taught it was something so great, and it had been crushed. And I went through hell, guys. But I knew I was gonna go through it as a child. I knew I was gonna go through like the homelessness, and I just knew it. And I always asked him, I was upset about it, and I was like, man, why? Why? I was getting these visions about like this stuff, like that was gonna happen, and that it was like God speaking to me, like saying, like, look, you're gonna go through this stuff, and you're gonna go through a lot of pain and loss, but you're gonna see, it's like I knew He had put me here to show me something, because this is the kicker, guys. I was born all screwed up, and I was like dead. I was gonna die. I had a diaphragmatic hernia, which my intestines went up through my diaphragm muscle and crushed my lungs. I had a collapsed lung, and my heart was down in where my went through the hole somehow, was like, or pushed over by the intestines down low, because it was like unbelievable life-saving surgery that I went through. And like I always knew I had been here for a reason, and like I had people make fun of me, and like and treat me with disrespect, and even my best friends growing up, and like, because I was very, I was just I knew like there was something bigger than just this finite bullshit. People are just like, oh, okay, we're living this shit life, like that's all there is. You don't realize that we have churches everywhere, and they're so prominent in life itself, and like they're telling you that you're a physical being you're a spiritual being having a physical experience, and like we're physical and spiritual, and that is a whole nother level, dude, above like the life and stuff we're living. Like that's what I'm talking about. I hope you can see that big accent, but the geometrics, it's like it continued all the way around the whole valley, and everything matched up right. Yeah, can I see that? I don't know if you guys can see that, but it like matched up geometrically with the flower of life pattern, even though it was scattered and I could pick it up in places. I don't know, I'm listening. Like, we get so swept up in the in this conspiracy theory stuff, and it's just, guys, it's about forgiveness, and it's about healing, and it's about identifying those disruptions in your frequency and the imbalances in that frequency and flow and wave pattern, and like all this science terminology you can use to help you in your metaphysical, like spiritual existence and growth. And I'm just trying to give that to you guys, because nobody is gonna ever give you the answer. That's why it says the word of God is written in your heart. You're gonna know for you what's right and what's wrong, what's gonna lead you to your path of enlightenment. And I really am. I've been struggling for so long on this path to try to be like a true enlightenment, and I've been just trying to heal from all my pain, and I had to give myself over to it, and I had to let it all go, and I went through some experiences like I wouldn't recommend to other people, and I see the thing about like I went through a couple psychedelic experiences and things like that. You don't want to keep doing it. It's like a one-time thing, man, so you better make it worth it. And if you're doing it over and over again, you didn't do it right, and it will become a problem. Like, everything should be under your control. It's like we are in that the Bible is telling us all the stuff coincides and has deeper meanings. Like, we are, and we can make this our Garden of Eden. We're here. We need to balance those frequencies, and we need to work on our spiritual growth. And I'm really taking a little bit of time to just give this to you guys on my break, man. I don't have no time. I work like 65 hours a week, so I'm just killing myself because I'm always working on this in the back. I have to take it out from time to time because I'm getting serious with work and being a sous chef and working with a serious, you're talking executive chef, $100,000 a year guy or something, $80,000. He's serious, man. So I have to take my job seriously, and we're trying to make money, and I'm trying to progress my career, but that's something I do just because I have to. This is what I do because I need to and I want to, and I know it's something everybody has to do in their life. And if you're watching this video, you're obviously doing the right thing, and you're trying to do it too. So hang on and just keep doing this every day as much as you can, and don't let anything get in your way that's subpar. That's the point. I put this in my ear for years because I was working and I could just do it and not pay attention, but it's nice to put this down and pay attention. But whenever I'm not working on something, I'm working on me, and I think that's very important. That's what I want to give back to the people in this community, and I want to help people that have problems. So if you're watching this video and you get it, recommend this video to somebody who's gone through struggles and have been through it, because I had been right there, man, to the bottom, hell, man, homeless, like the street urchin, nowhere to go, just using, drinking and stuff because there was no hope and I was in the street. But you have to find something, and it's not all about us. I came back from my wife that I'm with, and I had it in my mind, and that's just the story about the things I went through and how I knew my wife and seen my wife, and then I came back and ended up being with her. I was separated, Florida, 20 years, other side of the country, came back here and I found her, and I had it in my mind, and I think I brought that to my consciousness. I did that, like with my mind first. I never stopped thinking about that, and I made it line up and happen. No, we experience all this dysfunction in our life because nobody's focusing, and now that's gonna happen no matter what. So make it your choice. Don't make it happen because of that. Ain't gonna help you then. You're gonna want to be the one that took the initiative and tried to work on it in advance. Trust me. I love you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share, and keep your eyes to the sky. Pay attention what's going on. Open your eyes. Love you guys. Thank you.